Hey everyone, how are you? Hope you're well. So today we're going to talk about land trust and what that is. But before we get started, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss an episode. Keep in mind, this is not financial advice. This is also not legal advice. But I am going to go over land trust, what that is, and then you can, from this point on, go and talk to your attorney. All right. So, how about that? All right. So, we're going to get into land trust. I'm going to make it very brief. So, this is the way that wealthy people protect themselves, get land trust, especially if you are a real estate investor. So, I'm going to talk about the benefits of the land trust. So, number one, by putting your property, well, first of all, what is a land trust? So, a land trust is essentially you're taking the title out of your name and putting it into the trust. And what it is it's a sheet of paper called the quick claim deed, depending on what area you live in. Some areas have what is called a warranty deed, but we'll go with the quick claim deed. So it's a sheet of paper, right? And with this paper, you're taking the title out of your name and putting it into a trust using the sheet of paper called the quick claim deed. All right. So the benefits of the land trust. Well, first of all, we're going to talk about the three vocabulary words that go with the land trust. There's a grantor, there's the trustee, and then there's the beneficiary. So the grantor is the one that is actually filling out or creating the document. That is the grantor. Okay, the trustee is the one that has their name on the title. So essentially, this is an LLC, preferably the Wyoming LLC. The Wyoming LLC in particular creates um, anonymousness, it creates anonymousness or anonymity, right? So the trustee is the name that is on the title. All right, and then the beneficiary is the one that is collecting the rents. So you do have these three vocab words: the grantor, the trustee, and the beneficiary. So when you go talk to your attorney, you can get more clarity on that. And they are going to be the one that is making sure that everything is legit. Um, Specifically, the trustee using that LLC, they are going to help you to set that up, your attorney. So you have your grantor, your trustee, and you have your beneficiary. All right, so what are the benefits of the land trust? So by putting your property, you can put the home that you live in, and you can also put your rental properties into a land trust so that if and when you were to pass away, you can easily pass your property down to your designated beneficiary instead of your property going to probate. So it prevents your property from going to probate. So it makes it easier that if you were to pass away, your home and your rental property is going to go to your designated beneficiary. Number two, well, one of the most important reasons why real estate investors choose to use land trusts is that it makes you completely anonymous. So, in the event of a lawsuit, for example, if someone is thinking about or considering suing you, then it makes it completely anonymous. When they go to do the asset search, they will not find any assets. So, it makes you completely anonymous. Any real estate that you own does not show up. So that is one of the main benefits of the land trust. Makes you anonymous. No one can see what you own, how many properties you own. Uh, your tenants can't see you. They can't see what you own. They can't just go on Google and do a Google search and find out who the owner is. And you're basically getting your name off, um, so that it is not searchable. So, this is the second benefit of land trust. Very important. Makes you anonymous, especially in the event when it comes to lawsuits, when it comes to tenants looking for you, when it comes to anyone else who is looking for you, or they want to know what you own, how many properties you own. So it creates that layer of making you anonymous. No real estate will come up, right? So you are not listed. You are not on public record. Your name does not show up on asset searches. Okay, so that is the second benefit of the land trust. Makes you anonymous. Another benefit of the land trust is due on sale clauses do not work if your property is in a land trust. So this is a way of protecting yourself. Due on sale clauses do not work against land trusts. So no bank can call a due on sale when your property is in land trust. So what is a due on sale clause anyway? Well, the bank, since you haven't paid the property off, your property is really not your property. It's the bank's until you pay it off. So whenever they get ready, the bank can say, you know what? I'm tired of these monthly payments you're making. I want the whole amount that you owe me, the whole amount that you owe me. And you have to pay me that right now. And if you can't pay me that, then we're going to foreclose on you or do whatever we need to do to get you out of the property. So that is a due on sale clause. That's what a due on sale clause is. So a land trust blocks due on sale clauses. So this is important for things like people who are buying subject to properties. Subject to properties do sometimes get due on sale clauses, and that is why some people choose to stay away from subject to. So again, the land trust protects you from due on sale clauses. So it's very important. All right. I do believe that I'm not going to name names, but I do believe that this is one of the primary reasons why some people choose not to use debt when it comes to real estate. They have bad experiences and they know what a due on sale clause is because they have been through it. So it's a difference between actually going through it and reading about it. So there are some people out here who have been in real estate for decades and have had that experience of a due on sale clause. Hence, they believe in no debt, pay down your debts, right? So that makes a difference if you actually went through something versus reading it, right? So you have some real estate investors who believe in using leverage to build wealth, build it rapidly. And then you have some other real estate investors out here. You better make sure you don't over leverage. Make sure you don't over leverage. You need to buy real estate and don't use debt, right? So if you've been through something, that it makes a difference on how you proceed, right? Because something happened to you that has not happened to these other people before. if you know what I mean. All right, so those are some of the main benefits of the land trust. You can pass it down to beneficiary, designated beneficiary. You are avoiding probate. You're making it easier for the people behind you. You have this legal document that already discloses who the beneficiary will be. Also, it makes you anonymous. So when people are coming to look for you, they're coming to sue you. Um, Tenants want to find you. Anybody else wants to find you. Makes you anonymous. It prevents you from getting due on sell clauses. Um, Very important. So, in terms of a HELOC, you may ask, will this prevent me from getting a HELOC, home equity line of credit, which is one of the ways that some people choose to use to um, buy more property? The answer is no, it will not prevent you from getting HELOCs. Like some lenders require you to get out of that land trust, get the HELOC, and then get back into the land trust. But then there are other lenders out here who do not require for you to do that, right? So talk to your attorney. Your attorney is connected with lenders, and your attorney will, um, be more descriptive of what a land trust actually is. And then you can ask the attorney any questions that you have as it pertains to real estate and as it pertains to asset protection. All right. So before you leave, do me a favor, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so that you won't miss the episode. And leave a comment and let me know your thoughts. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your night.